One major development going on now involves actor Pedro Pascal going off at fans again and critics yet again. With the Fantastic Four First Steps now officially released by both Marvel Studios and the Walt Disney Company, we already have actor Pedro Pascal making things worse, far worse than they really need to be, by getting overly critical and striking back at both fans and critics that are bringing up box office debates, box office arguments about
a lot of Marvel movies. If you're in the top 5, you're doing.
Now, this isn't one of the greatest Marvel movies to me.
Look, this is not a life-changing, the MCU has been saved, this movie paid off my car, this movie cured my depression. It's not that. It's really not.
Pedro Pascal? More like Pedro Pass-the-antacids, after what J.K. Rowling supposedly mumbled under her breath at a charity event. Rumors say it involved house elves and better acting, but wait, did she really go there? Word on the digital street is that Pascal, sweet cinnamon roll that he is, dared to utter a few choice words about Rowling's opinions, and bam! The internet lost its collective mind. You know how it goes. One minute you're Grogu's daddy, the next you're public enemy number 1. But what exactly did the Queen of Quills allegedly whisper that set the fandom ablaze?
Whether they like it or not, they never get.
Sometimes I felt like I was in a Reed Richards science class, which is not what I really wanted to be in.
Apparently, Rowling, in a moment that sources describe as peak British shade, questioned Pascal's range. Whispers suggest she implied his acting prowess peaked somewhere between stoic protector and slightly less stoic protector. Ouch! But did this alleged critique really warrant the online storm that followed?
Pedro Pascal is firing back. He's getting very tired of everything when it comes to critics. He's getting very angry over fans, talking about the box office, talking about specific characters in the film and how things were changed here and there.
It's been a dream to join the MCU. The movie is called The Fantastic Four. I'll confess, I did all my stretching.
Because suddenly, it wasn't just about opinions on fantasy creatures, it was open season on Pascal. People dug up old interviews, scrutinized his red carpet appearances, even analyzed his choice of breakfast cereal. Okay, maybe not the cereal, but you get the picture. The scrutiny was intense. And for what? A supposed jab from the author of books half of us pretend we've actually read? But the real question is, what weapon did the internet trolls choose for this digital takedown?
Now, look, on one end, you're going to have a lot of fans saying that this is a very weak or somewhat weak box office performance for the Fantastic Four. Others are going to say that it's a very strong box office opening.
Enter the suspicious James Dokes meme. For those unfamiliar, Dokes is the perpetually suspicious foil from the show Dexter. Always side-eyeing the charming killer, never quite able to prove anything. And suddenly this became the go-to reaction for anything Pascal did. A heartfelt Instagram post? Dokes. Attending a premiere? Double dokes. Eating a sandwich? You guessed it. But why this particular meme? What's the underlying accusation here?
There was a part in this film where I genuinely started to feel like I was bored, and I noticed I was bored.
No, we've actually really enjoyed being with each other.
Well,
He's
that's
one of my
good.
favorite.
The implication, according to online detectives, was that Pascal's niceness, his generally beloved public persona, was a facade. That underneath the charming exterior lurked something. What that something was, nobody seemed to know. It was like they expected him to suddenly reveal a secret lair in a collection of vintage board games he'd stolen from elderly people. The internet is a weird place, isn't it? But it gets weirder. How did Pascal himself react to this bizarre online onslaught?
And we are nowhere near like peak MCU. I don't even think that we're close to where we were like 6 or 7 years ago.
Instead of the typical Hollywood deflection or a carefully crafted PR statement, Pascal leaned into the chaos. When the Dokes memes flooded his social media, he responded with kiss emojis. Yes, you read that right, kiss emojis. It was like trying to put out a dumpster fire with a water pistol filled with affection, and then he upped the ante. Someone asked him for $1 million in the comments, and his response, Venmo? Seriously? Was he trolling the trolls, or was he just genuinely unfazed by the absurdity of it all?
Some questions, but they weren't even questions like, why the f would they do that? It was more like, why the f would they do that? Like, please explain it.
One fan even commented with a barrage of Dokes gifs, and Pascal replied, come here, hug it out. A hug? To the meme that implies you're secretly sinister? It was either the ultimate mic drop or the sign that he'd finally cracked under the pressure and was now offering free hugs to digital phantoms. The world waited with bated breath. But what did his fans make of this bizarre interaction?
There were a lot of things that I think lacked elaboration and detail, and had they gone into a little more detail, it would have made for a way more solid movie.
His fan base, bless their loyal hearts, went into full Zashitnia mode. They flooded the comments with supportive messages, calling out the incels and celebrating Pascal's diva behavior. Apparently, responding to hate with emojis and Venmo requests is the new definition of iconic. One fan even wrote, "All these little boys mad you're stealing their girls without even trying. Keep your head up, king." Which begs the question, were these haters just jealous? Jealous of his talent, his charm, or maybe just his impeccable beard grooming routine?
Pedro recently delivered the following. The weakest argument that I see coming from the fans are that this should not be Sue Storm's movie, and to that all I have to really say is, so freaking what if it is?
Another astute observer pointed out the delicious irony of the haters camping out on Pascal's page, obsessively watching his every move while simultaneously trying to tear him down. It's like those people who hate watch a television show but still tune in every week. You're part of the problem, Brenda. But where did this sudden wave of negativity truly originate? Was it solely Rowling related? Or was there something else brewing in the murky depths of the internet? Rumors started swirling, pointing to the promotional tour for his latest film, The Fantastic Four, First Steps. Apparently, his friendly interactions with co-star Vanessa Kirby, hugs, comfortable touches were somehow twisted into something scandalous? Because in Hollywood, apparently, male and female co-stars can't just be friends without the internet, immediately writing fanfiction involving stolen glances and secret rendezvous during craft services. But what was the supposedly less than wholesome spin being put on these innocent interactions? Sources close to the concerned citizens of the internet whispered about inappropriate closeness and unprofessional behavior. Never mind that Pascal has openly discussed his anxiety and how physical touch from co-stars helps to ground him. Nope, that didn't fit the narrative. The narrative was that something was amiss, something Doxian. But isn't it just a tad convenient to ignore someone's publicly stated struggles to fit your own preconceived notions? What other flimsy evidence did these internet sleuths unearth? Some particularly dedicated detectives allegedly found old paparazzi shots of Pascal looking thoughtful. Yes, thoughtful. Apparently, in the wild world of online judgment, existing in a state of quiet contemplation is now grounds for suspicion. It's like saying someone is suspicious because they blink too slowly. The logic is truly astounding. But amidst this storm of speculation and meme warfare, one crucial detail emerged, a detail that might actually explain the ferocity of the backlash. What was it? Whispers in certain online circles suggest that Pascal's outspoken support for transgender rights, particularly his condemnation of J.K. Rowling's views, might have been the real catalyst for the hate. His sister, Lux Pascal, is a trans woman, and he has been a vocal advocate for the trans community. Could it be that the suspicious narrative was just a thinly veiled attempt to silence his advocacy? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? But is there any concrete proof of this connection? While direct evidence is elusive, the timing of the increased hate following his strong statements on transgender rights is certainly interesting. It's like clockwork, isn't it? Someone in the public eye expresses support for a marginalized community, and suddenly the trolls crawl out of the woodwork, armed with their digital pitchforks and their endless supply of vaguely accusatory memes. But through all this noise and negativity, one thing remains undeniably clear. What is it? Despite the attempts to paint him as secretly sinister, the overwhelming love and support for Pedro Pascal persist. He's still one of the most sought-after actors in Hollywood, juggling multiple high-profile projects. This year alone, he's been seen in Fantastic Four, The Last of Us Season 2, Materialist, and Eddington. It seems like all those kiss emojis and offers of hugs might have actually worked. Or maybe, just maybe, people are starting to realize that judging someone based on memes is just, well, dumb. But what does this whole bizarre episode say about the internet and our relationship with celebrities? It says we're a fickle bunch, doesn't it? One minute we're showering someone with adoration, the next we're dissecting their every move for hidden agendas. It's like we can't just let people be nice. There has to be a catch, a secret, a reason to tear them down. Maybe it's a reflection of our own insecurities. Maybe we can't fathom someone being genuinely good in a world that often feels not so good. But whatever the reason, the Pedro Pascal meme saga serves as a bizarre reminder of the internet's power to both elevate and obliterate. And perhaps, just perhaps, it's a sign that we all need to take a deep breath, log off, and maybe go outside and touch some grass. But will we? That, my friends, is the real cliffhanger.